Welcome back. So today concludes this week's topic on inspiration. We've looked at it from a lot of different angles, and it is my hope and prayer that it's led to some insight, but mostly it's led to some inspiration. Who doesn't like inspiration? We sort of found one definition earlier in the week where inspiration was to be filled with motivation, an urge, and the belief that we can do it, the confidence that we can accomplish it. That's one definition. So, one of the things that I found this week is that it inspires me to get up in the morning and see my friends who join me for morning meditation. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is also a production that I simulcast on Zoom in the Bay Area. I've been doing it since my yoga studio closed 5 years ago with the pandemic. But over those years, a select group of very close Bay Area friends have joined in virtually every weekday to meditate at 7 a.m. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, you could seriously inspire me by liking and subscribing. If you like these little talks, I'm going to throw in an inspiring little infomercial. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. It helps to spread the message around the world. What's the message? The message that we can all find God, love, source in the most real and productive way in a world that can sorely use it. So thank you for liking and subscribing. Clever infomercial, wasn't it? But anyway, I get up every morning, and I'm not sure if I would be inspired to get up if I hadn't set up this meditation thing, because every morning I get up and I get my coffee and I sit in my chair and I look over and I see, well, they're going to remain anonymous, but really, really good friends of mine, and it inspires me to see them. So earlier in the week, I said I couldn't inspire myself, so to speak. But what I meant by that is I need a higher power to inspire me, but I certainly am inspired by the higher power that I see and that I receive from others. And I have a strong suspicion that you do as well. So today's thought is, where do you go to receive inspiration from others? And who is it that inspires you? Maybe for a moment, you might take a few moments today and really examine, maybe run a quick inventory of which human beings have inspired you. Now, of course, this could be an impersonal inspiration, somebody that you've never met. Buddha, Krishna, Mahatma Gandhi, Jesus Christ, Abraham Lincoln. The list could go on and on. And of course, it could be a personal inspiration, a mother, a father, a mentor, a teacher, a child, a friend. But who is it that you've interacted with, and where is it that you go to put yourself in a position to array yourself like the lilies of the field? How do you aim yourself at the sun with respect to other people so that you can hear the voice of God moving in and through them? I mentioned to my friends earlier today that I had several inspiring thoughts. I contracted with a new friend that I met at college, my community college, to come over and help me with recording my drums and just help me figure out the modern means of doing it, because it's something I've really been stuck with. And so he came over and gave me brilliant advice, and then his advice led to, oh my God, I could do this and this. I'm getting chills just thinking about it, but it was really revolutionary. It was just this means of being able to record video and audio and listen to it and play it out loud and stream it and record it for YouTube. It's just the 3% of my brain that I use is swimming with new ideas, and it's neat. It's just percolating and effervescent and livening and frisky in my nervous system. And so where are you going to get your inspiration? Are you going to church? Are you going to meetings? When you listen to YouTube or your podcasts, are you listening to people that you know are going to inspire you? Or are you listening to people that you know you're going to feel like crap when you're done listening, even though we're addicted to listening to it? it's touch and go, isn't it? It is warfare inside. Am I going to listen to my program that I feel right and justified and I can get more pissed off and more infuriated? Or am I going to listen to that spiritual speaker or um, that guide or mentor who's got wonderful information that I know every time that I listen, I'm going to be lifted up and lifted into a new place. It's a daily, it's a daily battle, isn't it? But it's one that we can win. The first line of the Bhagavad Gita, the great Indian Bible, starts with a sage asking one of his accomplices, on the battlefield of life today, how did we do? So at the end of this day, we can see, did we put ourselves like the lilies of the field? Did we array ourselves aimed at the sun so that we could receive inspiration in fresh, bright, lively ways? And it is my prayer for myself and for all listening that we find new ways to do that. And by the end of the day, we feel good about what we've done. As my favorite inspiration, Abraham Lincoln, might have said. Anyway, have a beautiful day. Thanks for listening to my thoughts on inspiration. And to my local friends, I look forward to chatting with you about this tomorrow.